Spend the day with me as a full-time working mom, trying to survive working from home with two toddlers, especially when your 3-year-old think it's okay to start a day at 4:30 a.m. We're not doing that here. Michaela goes to nursery 4 days a week and Michelle is only in 2 days in a week. But today, Michaela is not in nursery, so I have both of them at home with me whilst working. It's been a whole month since I've been back to work full-time, so I've only just had a proper routine. So after feeding the girls breakfast, and I usually just get on with work while my husband takes over, I usually take Michaela to swimming on a nursery day off. But since I'm back to work now and Obi is free at the moment, he took her swimming, and you would think I would get a quiet time since Michelle is down for a morning nap. But as soon as they leave, this girl wake up and has a lot to say, and I needed to be in a meeting. So thankfully the camera was not needed to be on. So I gave her some snacks and I started on lunch. So by the time Michaela comes back home, they can eat together. We had a very busy weekend, so I did not make prep for the week. So I had to make do with what we have at home. The most boring food ever, but had all the nutrients, which is more important. I always try to minimize screen time when I can. And since Michaela started showing interest in writing, we started learning how to write a name. And I pray to God for more patience, because this girl is only just 1 week into being 3 and she's a full teenager. I was literally hanging on a chair trying to work and also keeping these kids alive. And Michelle was so cranky, so I put her down for a nap. And I finally had that hot chocolate I've been willing to have all day, and the state of the house was unbelievable. I finally got off work and it was already dinner time, and there was no way I was cooking after the day I've had. I always lean more to frozen foods when I'm working with both of them at home, and since we have no food at home as well, so I gave Michaela a favorite with the chicken nuggets and chips, and I made some chicken wings for me and Obi for later on. And then I tidied up because there was no way I was tidying up after the girls are sleeping. And then for Michelle's dinner, I had Iron's baby food at home, so I warmed it up for her and it went down well. Obi got Michaela ready for bed, so we went upstairs to pray and obviously play and say goodnight. But Michelle obviously had a late nap and sleep was nowhere close, so we got our pizza and I was so glad the day was over. I got in the shower and I could not wait to get in that bed. Thanks for watching. Bye.